What's up, Champions fam? It's Zeke 410 back with a brand new WWE Champions video, and welcome to AEW Champions, a brand new mobile game that's just launched. Now I'm just playing with y'all. We're just going to have some fun with this video here because, quite frankly, I'm kind of bored in Champions right now. So I was like, hey, it's been a while since I've done a gameplay video, and yes, I can't do that exclusive gameplay video like the broskies do anymore, but we can still have some fun here, so why not just do a little fantasy booking right now and legit just have a little fun with the game by simply playing with some characters that some of us might have, some of us might not. But one thing that all these characters have in common is that they are no longer with the WWE, and they have gone off to greener pastures, and that's none other than members of the roster that are now all elite. So we're just going to start off with Goldust, hands down one of my favorites. A dude who could have been champion multiple times over, underrated. He's proven his worth where he is at now, and I'm glad that he's shown that, hey, I still got what it takes to take what they got, and it is what it is. Your loss, Vinnie Mac. I'm chilling with the boy Tony. I'm chilling with my broski Cody, and we're just living the life right now. We're just living the life. So we're gonna go ahead and lay the smack of down upon my man, Ric Flair. Now the difficulty of these matches really doesn't matter because my guys, they're ranging. Not everybody on the roster is chilling and cooling at 5-star or 4-star gold when it comes to the AEW side of things. But I also figure, like, hey, why not have a little fun and give a couple of these guys a test run? Let's see if we can still bang it out when it comes to the content. Now, again, some of us might have these champions. Some of you might. And some of you might not, depending on when you've been playing the game or how long you've been watching the channel. But I figured, hey, let's just go ahead and have some fun and play around with some of these characters. Be in and out. Try to make this as short, sweet, and brief as possible. But all in all, hey, getting that groove of doing some content and some gameplay videos and take things from there, one step at a time and hope for the best. So this is the first match. We'll be back with the next one, and we will keep the hits rolling. I cannot wait to get to a level of 200, but we will be back. So stay tuned, and we're going to have a little bit of a discussion. Now, let's be realistic, y'all. Champions has been on a little bit of an up and down situation here. Let's be realistic. What it do, my boy Mox? John Mox in the place to be with the man DDP. But Champion's been on the up and down with me, man. It's a love-hate relationship right now. Haven't really been spending any disposable income on it, but as of late. And I actually don't have no problems with admitting that. I'm all for supporting what I love. And that's the God honest truth. I've always been a huge supporter of champions, but with the way they just been treating not only but each and every single one of you of my beloved hashtag champions fam, I just can't get down with it anymore. It gets ridiculous. It gets to a point where enough is enough, and I want things to turn around for the better. But when you got people in positions that choose to take their position for granted or abuse it to the nth degree and don't want to listen to the community when they're supposed to be community managers and everything, you tell me. I mean, I'm just saying, man, like, there's so many ways that this game could still make money and treat the community and treat the players right, but they choose not to. They've made it quite clear multiple times over that it's only about the money. They just care about the money. The overall experience has gotten lackluster, and I don't really knock people from turning away from this game. It's a shame that I'm saying that because I do love this game. I love the people that I met from it, but I can't deny that my intrigue, my hope for better pastures isn't there like it used to be. I want it to be there. I'm still excited when the Broskies drop exclusive gameplay on brand new champions. Champions that many of us won't obtain, but it's cool to see new character gameplay. It's cool when they release those solid blitzes here and there that give you mad health packs, mad token cases, mad TP, and coins. I love those, don't you? And it's also great when we do get a solid MLC free-to-play champion, such as Carmella or NWO 2000 Brett, Bailey, Shelton Benjamin, Six. I could go on and on. They have given us some solid free-to-play units when you can't obtain the Chase champion. But nonetheless, it still ends up becoming a slippery slope that can cost many disposable income that they are in no position to be spending. But due to the passion that they have for the game, due to the commitment and love that they have for their faction fans, we go and jump through hoops. And quite frankly, it's gotten to a point where enough is enough. And I hope that someone takes the reins over at Champions and Scopely and, forges a better path to a greater destiny, not only for Champions' overall development, but for the best outcome for not only the company side, but more importantly, the player fan base. And I'm going to hold out. Patience is a virtue, so we will see what's going to come up next. Now, a few things that Champions could do to make things better is simple. Yes, they could listen to the community, but at the same time, how much do you listen to the community? Because no lie, I say this from here and there, time and time again. The harsh reality is when it comes to our group of players is that sadly enough, there's a lot of trolls. Now, there are many great players out there that are doing the best that they can to stand up for everyone. There's people always fighting countlessly to stand up for everybody in town hall. I'm not going to take away from their efforts whatsoever. And I'm also going to be real with y'all. If I lose here, it is what it is. I don't really care. It's just a video, okay? If you win matches, you lose them. I know when it comes to the gameplay mechanics, everyone's always on this thing where you gotta win every single fight. Well, nah, that's not reality-wise. Like, look, you win some, you lose some, point blank, period. If I lose to a class that has the advantage over me, like here, then yeah, I'm going to lose. But it doesn't stop us from at least, thinking that we had a shot when we didn't. No chance in hell, right? But hey, it's cool. Seth's beating the old version of Cody. Real life Cody's winning right now. But listen, the harsh reality of it is they could listen to us multiple times over. They really could. But doesn't mean that everyone's going to be coming to the plate with a serious, thought to bat out two champions. And that's just the truth. A lot of times people take an opportunity to, speak into existence something that could be game changing and better for the overall experience, and they use it to bash champions and Scopely. And I understand, pinned up frustration can get the best of us sometimes. But at the end of the day though, we don't really need to go towards that. We don't really have to always be ignorant and belligerent. We can always be intellectual with our constructive criticism. And you know what? You know who looks more like an asshole at the end when that happens? Champions and Scopely. Because when you have people that are providing logical reasoning behind why you should change things up, and you choose not to listen, that just makes you look like an asshole at the end of the day. But they could listen to us until our faces are blue. Literally, we did the boycott thing before, and it worked at the beginning. It dwindled out at the end, but it's also something that hit them where it hurts, their pockets. And when you're dealing with a business, hurting the money train is hurting the flow of income, and it does get certain people's ears to the streets. But nonetheless, we got to be united. And sad to say it, because of how many factions there are in the game, I highly doubt there will ever be a true day where everyone stands united on anything. We've seen it. I've witnessed it. And it's sad to admit, but nonetheless, I still can be optimistic. Hit them up on Twitter, tag whoever whenever guys like OG Gerson or Davey D, DJ ZT, Benny, or Big Papa, the broskies, the heavy hitters, whenever they suggest something like or want to talk about things in a stream or in a video, take that opportunity to really be precise with your responses. And read through comments, make sure you're not putting something that someone's already said, but if you want to add on to it, again, go into that comment and add that on so they can, relay it back to the community manager. And hopefully things turn around. I love this game to death. I know this game isn't going to be dying anytime soon because even in its down periods, it's still making lucrative amounts of money, even though it's not a top grossing mobile game, which is true irony there. They have the money to literally fund any changes that would be needed to make the game better, and they choose not to. They just keep going for the pockets. And the reason why I did this video wasn't just to have a little bit of fun, win or lose. I'm having a good time. I've taken care of my tours and whatnot. I just want to talk to y'all, switch things up, because I know a lot of y'all get tired of the screenshot videos, but hey, that's my niche. That's my shtick. I'm here to talk to y'all, break things down, give you my opinion about things, whether you agree or not, and do what you got to do. There's other YouTubers, and I support all of them. I got mad love for all of them that do what they do for you. Look, at the end of the day, even though I lost train of thought, ultimately, things are going to get worse before they get better. And I want champions to get better, but this is also proof here. Now that I caught my thought again after my screen had locked up on me, pretty much why I did this video wasn't just to provide gameplay, but also just to prove a point. Like later on down the road, if Champions doesn't get it right, who's to say that we don't get an AEW mobile wrestling game? And they make all the right choices. They correct all the errors that Champions and Scopely chose not to take care of. It's a possibility. They also have the financial backing. The possibility is there. They're already starting on toy lines, okay? They already got the merch still going and running, okay? I can easily see an All Elite Wrestling mobile game. Easily. Candy Crush meets All Elite. They got the stars. They got the depth of a roster to make it happen. Kenny Omega, Hangman Page, Pac, Moxley, MJF, okay? They could be easy competition. And if Champions doesn't step it up, yeah, they'll run away to the bank. And yeah, a lot of us are going to be kind of butthurt for the fact that we invested so much, and all things got to come to an end, especially when you think about mobile game lifespans. But hopefully it doesn't reach that situation. Hopefully, if anything, if All Elite Wrestling does start their own mobile game, WWE Champions is there to continue the rivalry. And it's a little back and forth, and it helps elevate everyone's game. But if they continue to just go after the pockets, you can expect the numbers to drop from the whales. You can expect the numbers of players playing to dwindle as well. But hopefully it doesn't reach that point. But this was supposed to be short, sweet, and brief, and I've gone over more than I needed to. Apologize for rambling. Again, getting back in the groove of doing these gameplay videos. So let me know your thoughts down below. But know this, bad times don't last, what champions do. Mad love to each and every single one of you, of my beloved #champions fam. I took an L on this game, but I pray to God that we don't continue to take L's when it comes to the overall experience of WWE Champions. A game that could be far better than what it is right now, and all I can do is pray for a better tomorrow. Stay tuned, and until next time, peace.